My client Joan reached out to me. Her brother John was missing, and she asked me if I could find him, if I could help her find where he is. Nobody can contact him. He's not answering his phone. And I told her, listen, I basically do healings. I help people get through what they need to get through. I don't generally find people. It's just not something I do. I don't want to disappoint people, So she said, well, if you could, I'd appreciate it. And then I realized, you know what? If I could help her find John, that would help her get through what she's going through, her and her family. But I explained to her, I'll give it a try. I don't know what I can do. So I go into my zone, and I asked John to come through if he was passed. I didn't even know if he was passed. And show me where he's at and what he's doing. Otherwise, if I didn't get him, I would know that he isn't passed yet. Well, sure enough, I got John. And John is showing me an aerial shot of a white church set off the road quite a bit. There's a main highway, but only like a 2-lane highway, a guardrail on the other side. The parking lot of the church was backed up to woods. And John's car, he showed me John's car was parked in the church. So I told her where I saw it. I said, it's in the woods. She said, yes, it's a white church, small white church. She said, yes, that's where we found his car. I said, did you search those woods? Because I'm seeing woods, I'm seeing him overlooking water. She said, we searched those woods. There's nothing that he could be overlooking water. I saw it kind of as a hill. So I said, listen, I don't know what I'm going to get, but give me a day to kind of quiet down and just see if he'll give me more. The next day I woke. John is showing me him sitting against the tree overlooking a lake or a big pond. Okay, beautiful scene, and it was up on a hill, up high. I called her up. I said, I see him climbing over a guardrail. I said, I'm seeing him walking in the woods, looking around, went south, and found a place that was quiet, that he found peace, and he's sitting there. I didn't tell her that he's passed, but I think she had the understanding that he was. But because I couldn't validate it, because I didn't want to say, listen, I know he's passed when we don't have any evidence, I won't do that. Okay, she said, well, we kind of went into those woods, but we didn't find anything. I said, do me a favor, search again, but this time travel south, okay? And deep into the woods to where the water is. There's water there. Sure enough, I get a call the next day, and Joan said they searched the area. They went south, about a quarter mile south of the church. He climbed over a guardrail. They found his body sitting against the tree in a very beautiful setting, a very peaceful setting. They said, she said, actually I forgot to mention it, they said that his gun was missing. His gun was there with him, and he was showing me he was at peace, okay? Now listen, if things are so bad, I really implore you to seek out help. If you know a family member is in a bad way, try to get them help if you can, okay? Do what you can. Because there's always a path out, always a road out of where you're at, always a way to get to a better place, always, without exception. Sometimes we just can't see that. John was very depressed, and when we get into depression sometimes, we can't see that way out. But there is a way out. Reach out to family, reach out to friends, reach out to professionals, whoever you have to reach out to. Take that first step and then move towards that better life. It's there, you can find it, okay? Never give up. Never believe that things are never going to change, because things always change, all right? Live your best life. Are there issues? Are there things that happen? Absolutely. They're challenges. Look at them like challenges, not an ending. Can you get through them? Yes, you can find a better way, all right? So I ask anybody who's considering not wanting to be here for whatever reason, please seek out the help that you need. It's important, okay? So again, folks, I'm going to leave you with this, especially in this case. Always remain hopeful, never hopeless, because there's always a reason for hope and to find hope. Always be optimistic, never pessimistic. Don't give up. And always believe. Believe that there's another way out, there's another path for you, a better path, better way to live your life. Find a way to accomplish things you never thought you could accomplish. Don't set your goals so high. Sometimes people set their goals so high that they feel as though they're never going to accomplish it. And that's kind of prominent today. Really, don't do that, because that might not be where you need to be. For example, if your goal is that big house on the hill, and your journey up that hill to that house isn't a good one, and you're not enjoying that, you will never enjoy that house. Do you understand? Find your place, find where you want to be, and I encourage you, always try to make things better in your life. Always, and just never give up. All right, guys, I'm out. Have a great day. And please follow and like my videos. Comment if you will. I'd appreciate it. Have a good one. Bye for now.